Should you advertise? Should you advertise? Should you pay for ads? Should you, or when should you? When's the right time to pay for ads, man? I get this question a lot. Um, Paying for ads, right? Not paying for ads. It's a funny, really funny game because reputation takes a long damn time to build. I mean, if you really think about it, so anyone who's in a business or anyone who's in some kind of work or whatever it may be, you ultimately do everything faster when everyone knows who you are. If people don't know who you are, everything gets longer. You're in a weaker negotiating position if you're trying to get new clients for a service that you offer. You're in a weaker negotiating position if you're trying to convince consumers to embrace something that's new that they've never heard of before. Everything's harder, right? So when you have no way of getting in front of those people, then your only way really is your sweat, is your time, where you've just got to keep putting the time in. Things take a long time to build. And so when you can build that kind of reputation to a level to where people can actually search for you and look for what you sell or look for the service that you offer and pay for it, and do that at a volume and at a scale that can keep you not only in business but keep you having a living that makes enough money that affords you choice, that in and of itself is not only magical, but it's difficult, it's hard, and it's something that takes time. And so paying for ads, man, the reason why ads becomes more useful or such a wild opportunity is because you can skip all that. It's fast tracking. So you get what you pay for. And what you're paying for is attention. You're paying for the opportunity to be in front of somebody to tell them, hey, I got this thing, or hey, I do this thing and I think it can help you. And they ignore you the first time and you pay again and you retarget them and say, hey, the thing, I think it can work because you got that problem over there. This thing is an issue over here. And that really gives you the opportunity and time to fast track reputation, to build reputation quicker, which allows you then to dial down the amount of money that you're spending. So should you spend money on ads? Well, of course you should spend money on ads, because the only way you're going to build a business and you're going to do so successfully is if you can figure a way out to get attention. And if you can't get attention, you cannot succeed. So which one? And when? People say, should I do Google or should I do Facebook? Well, that's a logical argument. That's a very logical argument. Facebook is an impression-based platform. Google is a query-based platform. So you are going after people, or you're trying to market to people who are already searching for a thing. And then with Facebook, you're trying to build a buzz or a vibe or an excitement around something based on what you already know about people. And that in and of itself kind of gives you your first starting point as to, well, based on what I sell, which one is going to suit. Well, if you're in the need business and I've got a toothache right now, I'm not sitting there waiting for a Facebook ad to come down my newsfeed before I decide to actually go and buy something, right? Actually go and get my tooth fixed. I'm going to go onto Google and look for the nearest dentist that's open at 11 o'clock when my tooth started hurting half an hour ago, right? So your type of platform you're going to use usually is going to be in the kind of business camp you're in. If you're in the need business, it's Google all day, because everybody's needs your service now. I smash my phone, I look for somebody local who can fix my phone. But if you're in the want business, well, I want to create as big a market buzz as possible with an infinite number of people to sell to. Well, the only way you're going to develop that, you're going to be at mercy to the number of people that are looking for the thing, right? Or for the opportunity or for the service or for the product. If you're only going after AdWords, because only a finite number of people are looking for it. Whereas with Facebook, an infinite number of people may be interested in the thing. Hence, you can create content and information that makes those people want this thing even more. So now you have an infinite market to sell to. But either way, you have to invest in paid advertising. Otherwise, you're always going to be at this constant slow pace where you're building slowly and your reputation hangs on the thread of your energy that you have to stay consistent with telling people that you're here and that you exist. Because the day you fall off is the day you disappear, and the day you have to start all over again. So, pay for ads.